for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer. Cup 19.
First play is to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another throw here on second down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. A lot of mess on the move here. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Viking 18. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60
Didn't
Eagles.
get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's first and 15 after the penalty.
Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they come up with 7 following that flag. That sets up second and 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second down pass play coming. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
Let's go now. 18.
On 1st down, they'll run. He has room past the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throwing on 3rd, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, start.
To give to Irving to start this drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball to make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
The 27-yard line.
All my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. The bottom is just not the same to us. We're dealing with it, we're seen before. We're feeling the weight of our accidents. We're hitting with weight that don't last for long. What happened the time in the diary?
Ready, ready.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get it. 60, street. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
18, check, Buffalo 18.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Ready,
1st down from the 42.
19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Viking, Dragon 60.
They are throwing it again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Check smash. Warrior 70. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Intended for Sam.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Saints to the line now, first and 10. On play action with Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
This our last play of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. New set of downs for them. It starts at the 38. Give on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dart setting in to throw here. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Prep Cougar 19. Ready,
Sending him on the dive. And he drives that fuck backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. 70 Hawks. Go street.
Another carry for him. And some excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
No throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Tag. Top. Ready.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking in the air here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is taken ahead to the 37. And play made by Jacob Parrish.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Back to throw. Here starts. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's complete inside the 35. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Good for the Saints.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Saints first down.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Darts out of the shotgun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Shotgun now on third down. Into the hands of Dell. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. Man in motion here. Third down now. Here's Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
14, Saints 6.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone. And almost everything else we got here today, so that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, here's Dart. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Dart now against the blitz. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Chased out to his right. He's got it over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
To throw, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Dart gonna throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
60 boxes. Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60. Viking, 18. Mustang, 19. Check up.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dell's got it near the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
The give now out of the shotgun. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's the long back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. All set to go now from the 35. They'll give up the gut to Bigsby. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Darts back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Let's put.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now here he goes on the boot. Connects on the crosser. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and throw it here. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirate. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Street. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Your start now. Finds him on the crossing route. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
5 yards. First down, New Orleans.
There's a dive up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Darts out of the shotgun. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
70 Lions.
From the red zone on first. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be brought down as he sets his offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 3rd quarter lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 6 at the 28-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Let's go.
Right back to Irving now. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
All set to go now from the 35. To throw here on first down. Odunze's got it right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Go.
And you just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. 19 Lion.
They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
70 Ranger. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Again to throw on second. That one's complete, right side. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down.
Ready?
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Easily add the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Here we go. Start. Let go.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Chop alert. Chop alert. Let's go now. Ready?
Trying to run with Irving. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 27, Saints 23.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Half the 60. Half the 60. 70 Lions.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. He's got room to roam. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
3 yards. And the Saints 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He's got a man left. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
1st down, and they go right back to him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. This to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know, you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Setting up the running back screen. And he's He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut up.
He'll look to throw. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
They go play action on 1st down. Headed out right. Brought in right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing it again here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Looking quickly here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Rig alert, rig alert. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers jump in front now by 5.
Saints 29.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Check. 19, Tiger. Go.
Dive play straight ahead. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
From the gun, here's Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw it. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.